Probably Slayer would be the first. A buddy of mine lent me a tape, like, yeah, physically putting a tape in a tape player and listening to it. It was like Seasons in the Abyss. So, I mean, that was probably my first take on it. And I was like, really, it was just like, wow, it was really cool. And as far as guitar wise, they were adding the fifth on a certain chord. And I was like, wow. You know, I didn't know it at the time, but like looking back on it, I thought that was really cool.
Kiss Alive 2.
3. 2?
2. Yeah. So on my birthday, my dad took me to the Metropolitan in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, and said any album. Well, they had albums there, and I saw the cover of that and just went, holy shit! Like, what the, what is that? Anyway, that was the first album that I visually saw.
Right.
And just went, holy shit! I gotta see what that is. And Dad bought it for me, and I was hooked.
When I was a kid, I had older brothers, and so they had, Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi tapes and Motley Crue, and to me it was just rock music. I didn't think I was a metalhead, and so but I'd always been kind of listening to that type of stuff. And then, I was 10 or 11, and Metallica's Black Album came out, and everyone said, man, the new Metallica album's so good. And so I bought it, and everyone said, it's different from the old stuff. It's not like the, and so, okay, got that and was hooked, 10-year-old kid. And then started working my way back, like, well, what else did they do? Maybe I'll check out that older stuff. And then, oh yeah, I can see how it's similar. And, kind of went from there and, went through Metallica's back catalog and started, they were like the band for me. And then interviews, they talk about Sabbath and Judas Priest and Iron Maiden and all their influences and Motorhead, and okay, well, let's get into what they were into. And all of a sudden it just kind of branched out.
I saw the video for Looks That Kill by Motley Crue, and I was just and that was kind of like, it just grew from there. That was kind of the beginning. That was the infancy of my kind of musical, not gonna say career, but I mean my musical kind of interest kind of thing. And it just grew from there, I guess. So yeah, early 80s, Motley Crue.
I just moved to Germany, and I remember like just going for a walk with my dad and seeing a record store and seeing the new Iron Maiden album, which was like Peace of Mind. This was, I think it was 82, 83. And I was like, man, I like that Monster. I want that. I never got that album until my birthday. That same year, I got my first tape deck, Peace of Mind. And that is like one of the most sacred albums for me because of that. And that's my introduction to metal.